hi tribes women, welcome tribes people. It's your one and only Waye, the village Igwe that is forever steadfast in this movement. And once again, you're welcome to our weekly town hall meeting where we discuss things that probably would have happened to us along the week or previously before, before now. But you just, or sometimes too, you go just do like this, just remember some kind things, be like, oh more, now wow, let me come and, share it at the town hall meeting. And as usual, it's always a delight to come your way every Wednesday, and I always look forward to it. I know you look forward to hearing from your Igwe. And please, if you're just joining this channel, if you just stumbled on it, either it was shared to you or you just came across it on YouTube, please, I promise you, stay, you will enjoy yourself, and do well to subscribe. And as for our ever-standing loyalists, don't forget, share this thing. We need to spread this love. Only you cannot be enjoying all the jollification and woof in this village. Bring more people to this village, you understand? So that the meeting will be more fun, and the more the merrier. And of course, so you all know your Igwe is always telling you, if you have anything you want your Igwe to talk about, put it down in the comment section. If you have, even said, if you feel like this story that your Igwe came to tell you, it be as this story gets, maybe there's one small lorry right inside, put it down in the comment section. I will read it and I will get back to you. And yeah, let's get into it. So I don't think, I'm tempted to say in this Nigeria, but I am of the opinion or the school of thought that as they happen here and so they happen everywhere. Maybe here worse than some places, but then and again, some of the happenings and experiences that we experience here in our country, our beautiful country Nigeria, it happen elsewhere. Oh, don't let good publicity and some kind of a brushing fool you. But as a young girl, a young African woman, thriving and trying to excel and succeed in this our beautiful country, it's not easy. First things first, it's not easy being an adult. Then especially when you're not an adult woman, you understand, that you're not married, you're just there, you've come of age, you're trying to make something for yourself, and it's hard enough to to, like I said, to be an adult. Then you now come out and say, okay, let me just do this thing on my own, let me try this life thing on my own without our parents being behind us, or as God will have it, not hitched to anybody, maybe as a matter of choice or as a matter of waiting on the right time. It's not really easy, and I promise you there are hassles that come with this thing. So I decided to start a series like hassles or things that come with living alone as a young female. And I will start with one, and we are going to have a part 1, we'll have a part 2, you will have maybe a part 3, depending as the spirit leads. Your Igwe likes to work with the spirits. You understand? So let's roll into it. So before I got this apartment, I don't know, but if you've been following my videos, you will know that the one big thing that I had to do this year in 2021 was to switch apartments for good reasons. Not other people switch apartments because they are tired, they want to change environments. Then there are some situations that will push you out of where you are to get into a new place, even if your rent hasn't expired. And that's what happened to me. You understand? My rent was supposed to expire in March this year, but because there was stuff going on that it's not something that you can manage or live without or endure till your rent expires, I had to leave. And this is rainy season, it rained, and I came back in the rain, and I ran into the gate, I slipped, and I almost fell. And it just reminded me of a scenario that happened last year in the place where I used to stay, rainy season too. So yeah, one day I had gone to the market. For those of us that buy in bulk, you pick out a day in the month and you just go to get groceries, water, gas. You just dedicate that day to the day where you have to stock up on the house. And that was that day. And usually It was like I should call it an estate because it had like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, it had like 6, 7, 8 huge blocks of flats in the compound. So it's like an estate, and it's quite a distance before I get to my block. So I'll call it like a mini estate. So this is a mini estate that has 1-bedroom apartment and self-contained, and because it's close to the University of Port Harcourt, so you have some students and you have some families that live there as well. So we had a caretaker, all right, but there was no security person, and we had tried, and now when you're living with people, it's not everybody that will have sense. Some people just have this perpetual feeling of, I'm not going to contribute for anything. If I want to try, somebody's out there to eat my money, and say you get the way you go try, you said you go tire. So there was this time I came back with my gas, my packs of water, carton of pasta, everything, and we couldn't access the main gates to the compound. And mind you, from the gate to my block, not to even say that I was living on the last floor, from the gate to my block, it's like a distance. It's like you trekking out of a street. So this is no jokes. Raining cats and dogs, gate not to be accessed. I called the caretaker, I called, and it says it's not around, that I should wait for him so he'll come and open the gate for me. And I'm here getting furious, my things are getting soaked, the driver is just restless and agitating how his time is going, he needs to hustle for the day, and these things you have perishable things here. And I was so mad and I was so furious because there was no prior notice saying that we are starting locking the gate though, if you want to enter, no, notify so person, nothing. Like, you just woke up one day and changed life as we knew it in that compound without prior notice, no information. You don't even, okay, even if you say it's hard for you to get everybody, you don't even paste them, go on for the gate. Maybe like say, okay, you tried. There was nothing like that, and that was how I was furious. And as I was trying to, the driver wasn't going to wait, so he only offered that if you can be trekking small, be carrying those things. And the compound is interlocked as well. And as I came down and I was trying to get my things in, I slipped and I fell. That's almost the same thing that happened to me some days back. And I said, I should come and tell my village people this story. And it really got me mad. The caretaker finally came whenever he came, and I was like, you shouldn't do this. Before you do such a thing, like, we are over 50 tenants living in this compound. You cannot decide to just not be saying that even the entrance to your own block that you locked, or you locked like the major gate. People go out, people come out, they say, the thing that infuriated me and that just made me go haywire was the fact that he said he told the married people and the people that had cars. And guess what? The people that had cars in the compound, the so-called married family people. So I said, excuse me, that is wrong. What you're saying is wrong. Okay, let's say that you inform people that had cars. Are you aware that there are young girls living in this estate that use cab on a daily basis, that go in and out with cars? You are very much aware. Are you aware that that is also cars? Because the car is not in their name does not mean they don't have cars. Say, And I was like, you have to rectify this thing. I will not trek. I will not trek. If I come into my cab, I have to drive down inside the compound. I will not trek and carry my load out. You have to call a compound meeting and call it immediately, or you stop locking the gates till you're able to get people to comply. And I kept on, I said this and I said it. I waited. First day, no meeting. Second day, no meeting. I was like, what? My friend was staying with me at the time, and I tell her, I said, this will be a try me. Sometimes people just test you. They want to see what you can do. You understand? And I'm like, wow, just wow. Okay, let's see. And I told my friend I have a plan. Well, this is just the intro and the opening for it. I don't want to take your time too much. Watch out for part 2. I know you want to find out what I did, because I brought down hell and I brought down high water. Because anybody that pokes me and tells a village Igwe that as you are sleeping calmly, we don't like it, or we want to poke you, it's time for trouble, trust a village Igwe to give them not only a dose of their medicine, a dose and more of their medicine. So I come your way next Wednesday to tell you how I dealt with that ugly situation as a single young Nigerian woman living on her own. It's nothing but love, peace and kindness from me. And as usual, you already know what this village is all about. This village is all about relatability and as well as showing kindness. It does not matter where you find yourself. If you're going to turn somebody down, turn them down with kindness. If you even if when you don't agree with what the person is going through or something, just if you don't have anything nice to say, just be short, keep quiet. Whatever your opinion is, keep it to yourself. If you know that it's unkind and it's not nice, don't go about hurting people's feelings because you feel like they could have made a better choice. We all don't know it all, if that English is correct. And best believe, so long as there's breath in our nostrils and we're still going through life, it is an opportunity and an avenue for growth and learning. I want you all to take care of yourself. And what are we going to eat like come your way next time? Try anyhow you can try. There's something I've been craving, sweet potato porridge, and I'm going to make it with mackerel and vegetable. Maybe when I talk about the next one, we'll cook while I gist you. Who knows? But till I come your way, it's nothing but love from your village Igwe, and I love you. Bye.